Hello everyone, I am so glad you're here because today we will be making two beautiful and practical things, a glass container cover and a matching little jar pincushion. I think it's so nice. It's the perfect two-in-one because it's a pincushion on top and then a lovely little storage space inside where you can keep your stitch markers, buttons, beads, like anything really. For materials you will need one glass container and then one regular kitchen canning jar, and the idea is that you just remove the lid and it leaves us with that small opening in the ring, and we will crochet a pincushion and fit it right into that opening. So that's it. It's very simple, very fun, and a really quick project. The pattern is also easily adjustable depending on the size of your container, so as we go I will show you how to adapt it to fit yours just in case you need it. For yarn, I will be using this pink wool in medium weight along with a 4mm crochet hook, yarn needle, a stitch marker, some stuffing for the pincushion, and of course any beautiful fun decorations that you have. So let's start by making the cover for the glass container, and we'll begin with a magic ring and make 6 single crochets into the ring like this. And then pull. So this is your magic ring or magic circle, and then we will make 6 single crochet in the ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what it looks like, and now find the short tail end and pull to close the ring. So that's what you should have at the end of round 1. It's basically a circle with 6 single crochets around. If you're not comfortable with the magic ring, there is an alternative way to start. It will leave a tiny hole in the center, but I know it is easier for some people, so let me quickly show you. What you will do instead is you'll chain 2 and then you just work single crochets into the first chain. So to do that, we'll make a slip knot and we'll chain 2. 1, 2. Like this. Now in the first chain, right here, we will make 6 single crochet. So all 6 in that same chain. So 1, in the same chain 2, in the same chain 3, and 6. And it will look like this. So it's still the same circle, it's just going to look slightly different. So use whichever method you prefer. As long as you end up with a circle of 6 stitches for round 1, you're ready to go. Okay, so round 2, we're just going to make an increase in every stitch. Let's just grab a marker, and this is our first stitch of round 2. And then in the same stitch, second single crochet. In the next stitch, again 2 single crochets. Then 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and continue like that all the way around. So basically at the end of this round, instead of 6 stitches, you will have 12. This is what it looks like. So our circle is a little bit bigger. Now for round 3, we'll do 1 single crochet. Let's put marker. And in the next stitch, increase. So 2 here, 1, and in the same stitch, 2. Then again, 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, increase. And just repeat it all the way around 6 times, and by the end of this round, you should have 18 stitches. Okay, round 3 is done. Next round, round 4, we will make 2 single crochets, 1 increase, and repeat it 6 times. And by the end of round 4, you should have 24 stitches. This is what it looks like at the end of round 4. So let's check. See, we're almost there, but we still have to keep going. So just keep checking your circle against your glass container to see when you should stop, but basically just keep going with the same pattern. So we made a round with 2 single crochets and increase. So round 5 will be 3 single crochet, 1 increase, and that will give us 30 stitches. And next round will be 4 single crochet increase, and so on. Basically keep going until your circle is the right size. Okay, this is the end of round 5. So I have 30 stitches now. Let's see. Now see, it's super close, but not enough. See, so I'm just going to make 1 more round, and then that's gonna be perfect for me. Next round then is round 6, 4 single crochet, 1 increase to bring it up to 36 stitches. Okay, so this is the end of round 6. So see, it's perfect. Now it's just the right size. So for my glass, I made 6 rounds in total. Now I have a circle with 36 stitches, and I'm happy with how this looks. So I'll stop here and I'll start building the height. But again, if your glass is bigger, just keep going. So make 5 single crochets increase, 6 single crochets increase, and so on. Now, once your circle is ready, we will make 1 round to separate the bottom from the sides. And for this round, we will be working in the back loops only. It will help us to sort of like this, to bend our work and start building height. It's very easy, it's still just a regular single crochet, but instead of inserting your hook under both loops, you'll only go under the back loop. If you look at your stitch, it has 2 loops, and usually we insert our hook under both, like this. Let me just get a bit closer. So see, you have front loop, this one, the one that's facing you, and then the back loop, this one. So in this round, what you have to do is you have to insert your hook not under both loops, so not like this, but just right here, under the back one, the one that's facing away from you. And that's it. The stitch itself is exactly the same single crochet. It's just about where you insert your hook. So just crochet 1 full round like this. I have 36 stitches, so I will make 36 single crochets in the back loops. But if your circle is a different size, just make as many as you need. So 1 single crochet in each stitch, but use back loops only. Okay, so after you finish the back loops only round, for me it was round 7, you will just notice that your piece starts to like bend upward like this if you pinch it. So this is perfect because that means you're ready to build the height of the cover. See, like this. As your bottom. From here on, just crochet single crochets as usual, going under both loops for as many rounds as you like. So I have 36 stitches here, so I will keep going around and around until the cover reaches about 3/4 of the height of my glass, or maybe a little bit more. We'll see. So no changes here, no increases, no decreases, just keep going with single crochet stitches. Here, I didn't count the rounds, but it's about 6.57 centimeters, so roughly like 2.5 inches for my glass container. I think I'm pretty happy with that, and I will stop. One thing is, once you are happy with the height for the last round, I suggest making 1 round of slip stitches. That will give the top slightly firmer, like nicer finish. It's totally optional. I like to finish tops that way. I think it adds a nice touch and it's very easy. So I will just make 1 round with 36 slip stitches because I have 36 stitches here. To make a slip stitch, insert your hook into the stitch as usual, like this. You have 2 loops on a hook and then just pull it straight through. That's your slip stitch. Like this. And that's it. The cover is done. Now you can add any decorations you like. I have this lovely white lace and a pink rose, which I think will look really pretty on my desk. So that's what I'll use. And of course, don't forget to take a yarn needle and weave in all your ends and trim everything so it looks nice and neat. And after you decorate it, your container is ready to be used. I think it's such a fun and practical little crochet project. So I hope it will be useful for you. Okay, so now that we are done with this, let's make our pincushion. Essentially, we need to create a piece that fits nicely into the opening of your jar. If I measure mine, it's a standard small 8 ounces mason jar with about a 60mm inner diameter. So that's the size after removing the lid. Luckily for this size, I need a circle with 36 stitches. So that's exactly the same circle we made earlier for the glass cover. So I already have mine prepared here. I made rounds 1 through 6 to reach 36 stitches, just like we did at the beginning of this video. And then also I made round 7, as you can see here, in back loops only. If you skip the beginning, just go back and follow up to round 7 to make this circle, because the pattern is exactly the same, but from here on the pattern will be a little bit different. Since I have 36 stitches and 7 rounds, for rounds 8, 9 and 10, so 3 rounds, I will simply work 1 single crochet in each stitch. So no increases, no decreases, just 36 single crochets in each round, rounds 8, 9 and 10. And this is what it looks like. And this will form the height of the pincushion. Now we're going to start shaping it by making decreases. Okay, so for round 11, we will make 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have to make a decrease. There are a few ways to make decreases in crochet, so just use whichever method you're most comfortable with. Here I prefer to use the invisible decrease. I think it looks nice and neat. So to make an invisible decrease, you have to insert your hook under the front loop of the stitch, and then insert your hook under the front loop of the next stitch. Yarn over and pull through 2. So you have 2 loops on your hook, and now yarn over and pull again. That's it. So instead of 2 stitches, now you have 1. Again, 1 single crochet 2 single crochet, 3, 4, and now we have to make a decrease. Insert your hook under front loop, another one like this, and finish your decrease. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease. So basically in round 11 you have to repeat 4 single crochet, 1 decrease 6 times, and instead of 36 stitches by the end of this round you will have 30 stitches. This is what it looks like at the end of round 11. Next round, round 12, 3 single crochet, 1 decrease. So 1, in the next stitch 2, in the next stitch 3, and now decrease. Like this. Done. Again, 1 single crochet, second, third, decrease, and just repeat this 6 times, and instead of 30 by the end of round 12 you will have 24 stitches. Next round, round 13, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times and you will have 18 stitches at the end. And our last round, round 14, you have to make 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. You will repeat it 6 times and you will have 12 stitches. Now it's time to add the stuffing. You will want to use quite a bit, so the pincushion is kind of nice and firm, but also not too much because it may start to kind of bulge and create holes. So something about this amount I think looks just right. Next, let's cut a long tail, thread it onto a yarn needle, and we will close the opening with the needle. So what you'll do is you take your needle through 2 half loops at a time. Basically like wiggle it gently, but don't pull yet. So like this, under the front loop, and then second one like that, and then just pull it through. See? And then again, 1, 2. And then just keep going until the end. And once the needle has gone through all 12 stitches, then slowly pull and you will see it will close the opening. I also like to take the needle through the center. See, like this, just poke it right through, right here, because it will help your pincushion to stay more flat and sort of keeps its shape. I think it will look nice. Now just trim any leftover yarn, trap it inside the stuffing, and it is ready to decorate. Once your decorations are finished, just insert the pincushion into the opening of your jar, and that's it, you're done. I hope you enjoyed this little crochet DIY. As always, if you like this video, drop me a comment, leave an emoji, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Stay cozy, and I'll see you soon. Bye!